So now two birdies in, one down through 8. Some of the longer holes I'm going to have to play as a 3 because most of the time I'm throwing a higher speed disc on that hole that tends to flip up. Like hole 5, I usually throw a black eye blend Sphinx, 163 grams, and she flies straight and all the way down the hallway. Let's see here. I might as well throw this red one here, 168 grams. It's a little bit lighter than my 171, even though my 171 is a little bit flippier. Thank you very much. Stopped short. She didn't go as deep as I wanted to, but I still hit my gap and it was a clean throw. Locust, Alpine Locust, which subsequently I named Cranberry because it looks like cranberry juice. Today is a beautiful day. Google Weather said that this weather is supposed to carry for the next few days. Tomorrow I'm hoping to be able to go and play some Dexter State Park and do some more recordings potentially. A friend of mine's having his birthday and expressed an invitation, so I'm hoping to be able to go. I got a message one of my friends later. Another birdie tacked on me. Let's see here. Just gotta keep it up. Two through 9. So this one, I usually also throw Sphinx because I just put it down through that left side. I'm gonna try and throw my lighter weight. Well, I might throw my Sycamore. I might as well. Let's try the Sycamore. Not quite the line that I wanted, but she flew all the way through. Good flat flight. That was my heaviest one, and also the first Sycamore I ever got. So she's a bit thick. She's stable. The other one probably would have had the kind of weird turn it sometimes does. I still would like to get my hands on a 160 class one, especially in the gummy, gooey, rubbery plastic. Get a lot of grip, be able to punch my thumb through the top of the flight plate. You know, things like that. Hey, I might even be able to get a birdie with this one. That was actually a pretty good drive. That flew through a nasty gap though. That was not an intended throw, so. Let's see what I can do here. Drag yourself into the ground. Not enough sauce, not enough height. Another par. This one I think I might do a forehand. When I was doing some practice a little bit earlier, so I come up through this side and I started on hole 11. I tried throwing my sycamore and it's just grumpy. Hello? I think I might do a cypress forehand. The cypress is stable. No worries. I'm not used to throwing that cypress too much, but I definitely pulled it over. So I gotta work with what I got. It's all about the survival, man. It's all about survival. Let's see here. From this distance, I could do another forehand. Well, I think I might try and pull off a flick roller because I want to take and curl up to that left without hitting any trees as much as possible. Although, of course, that all depends on whether or not I actually succeed in pulling that off. That might be a little bit longer than I wanted. Might be a little bit longer than I wanted. Boy, I want a spruce. Spruce would flip. I held stable for quite a while, but I cleared it. I'm just gonna have a long putt. Longe putt. Thank you very much. I like my flick rollers. They're really, really good to use. She held a little bit stable, but she was the flippiest of my magnolias that I got. Oh yeah, she's sitting over there next to that oak tree. All right, let's see if I can this putt. Let us see, shall we? Let us see. I think I will use my vanilla bean. Yes. This looks like a vanilla bean type putt. Got some change, just needed to be a little bit more to the left. Vanilla bean is my first Ponderosa. I think it was the second time I ordered discs from AGL discs. I ordered vanilla bean there and cranberry. And as an extra, Josh was kind enough to add another locust on top there. So I've actually got all of my first locusts pretty much in my bag. I've got, well, this was a gift from Zach. And this is my first locust. And I ordered this locust and got this one. And of course, there's that. But I didn't get that until after I had gotten that 163 gram Pap Top opaque alpine. All right, that was a par. It's almost a birdie. The rustiness. Oh God, the rustiness. All right, I'm gonna take my score here real quick. There's another 3. And with this hole, I think I will throw my Alpine Pondy. Alpine Pondy. Well, I got a good clean release, had enough height, Just pull it over a little bit to the left. Like my Ponderosa's driving putter, I know that if I had a lighter one, which would be easier to get the ignition of the throw with, it would flip harder than the one I even have now. But it has a kind of like late pickup. Like you can throw it on a hyzer and it'll hyzer flip fairly quick out of hand, but even while it's flying, it'll still try and go off to the left. That's okay. You can get a good bit of spin on it. It has a ton of glide. There's no problem on that part. With the Madrone. Tally that. We got a little bit of a backup over here, so I'm going to pause the video.
I'll hook you up. My name's Robert.
Andrew.
Nice to meet you, Andrew.
Nice to meet you. Might as well pause it again.
Let's go.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
On five.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, you need something to drink out of.
No.
Hey, come here, Zeus. Zeus, bring it here. Come on, over here. Hey, come get some water. Drive. You got away from it.
Yeah.
Around it.
Bad release. Unfortunate. Sad part. I had to wait a little bit. I was a little bit backed up. Flippy locust. That's beautiful. Of course, it wasn't quite the release I wanted, but she flew through. She flew through. I usually throw a Mamba or a Maya on this hole because I want to have enough speed to push forward, flex out, get down there straight. Might have been able to make it if I had done it with the dial by up flick. Let's actually try that out. The road is a little bit high. Weirdos. There's another par. Starting to pick up on how to throw that sycamore. Of course, sycamore still feels like a very stable mold, even though it wants to flip over like that. It definitely has its tendency to seem to want to push itself down. It's just one of the things I've noticed about the sycamore. Then again, I need to practice some more with it. That one's definitely currently my flippiest sycamore. Definitely flips up a bit more than its counterpart, the heavier one. Let's see here. I'm gonna try and get in there with a pondy. Let's see what I can do with that. I'm thinking this one since it's the lightest. Didn't hit the gap I wanted to, but it was a clean shot and I got in there, so that's set me up for a par. Waddle on over here. It's still backed up. People sitting on 17. Oh. A decent upshot for a par. Okay, and we're back. Hole 17, straight down the hill. Last year, on January 23rd, I aced this hole with this disc. So I'm gonna try and repeat that. Earlier when I threw this hole with this disc, I was able to get a good flat drive down there. So when I aced this hole, I hit this weird gap in the top left and it faded into the chains. That was an accidental. So let's see. Not quite what I wanted. Hit the gap, went straight down there. I wanted to get a good flex line through that innermost left side gap, like right there. So I'm going to pause and return when I get to my line.
Excuse my language. They are phenomenal. They are phenomenal. They're like a rock chicken. They're delicious. They're like better than chicken. Normally I just do, what I do is I just breast them out. The legs are a little tough and gamey, so I'll just breast them out and then I will slice the breast up into strips.
Could have been a birdie.